位朋友，早上好，我是美国华尔街卫星电视台高级顾问兼特约记者梁天明。今天是2022年6月10号早上，我现在是在纽约市法拉盛谢顿饭店向你报道。今天来自洛杉矶的美国针灸中医联盟主席刘美长将要在谢顿饭店2楼召开支持 HR4803 及老人针灸医疗联邦法案的新闻发布会和开展大规模的义诊活动。现在请大家跟着我的镜头进到谢顿饭店2楼看看现场的情况。据了解，在6年前，在美国华裔国会议员赵美心的推动下提出的联邦针灸保险法案，这个法案已经在2020年1月21号成功的通过了。这个立法成功以后，针灸医疗慢性病纳入了联邦医疗系统。这一次美国中医针灸联盟邀请国会议员赵美心提出新的 HR4803 及老人针灸医疗联邦法案，继续完善后续立法程序，造福全美6000万长者享用联邦 Medicare 针灸保险。这个法案的关键是要将各州所有获得州立执照针灸师资格的医师们纳入联邦政府医疗系统的医师行列中，可以独立地为长者提供医疗费用直接由 CMS 的 Medicare 系统支付，无需再经过西医转诊。这个法案要通过，必须要获得435位联邦众议员的众议院和100位联邦参议员的参议院联署的支持，才能最终完成国会的立法程序，从而完成美国伟大的针灸法的历史任务。刘美堂主席的这次纽约之行得到了纽约医学各界的大力支持，也得到了纽约各社团华人组织的大力的支持。
Good morning. Welcome everybody. Welcome. Thank you. My name is Michelle Lau. I come from San Francisco. And yesterday, I'm the president of the organization, American Alliance of Acupuncture. And this organization, we have been working together for the whole country. Every state, every acupuncture association, and every year we went out to the DC to try to lobby the 435 Congress members and 100 senators. Why are we doing that? Why are we doing that? Because we want to put the acupuncture in the Medicare system to serve 60 million senior citizens in the United States. You're thinking about 60 million who need our help to help them to stop the pain and whatever problem that acupuncture can treat. And we've fought this one for over 29 years already. And this year is going to be our 30th year. But very fortunately, 2 years ago, with Congresswoman Judy Chu, she carried the bill since 2016 for us. And we go to DC every year with the group And finally, 2 years ago, the bill was passed the Congress and signed by the President, and now is enforced the medical system. That's the big news to see that everybody was looking for our patient. Every day asked me, oh, Dr. Michelle, when we can come to have the acupuncture treat covered by Medicare? I say, yes, we're working on it. But you know, only our acupuncture profession is not enough. We need everybody's voice heard by the Congress, by the White House. That's what we are here today. And what we can do is, like, we want to go to our legislators from the Congress, from the state, from the city, and everybody, all this legislative official, government, you know, they can help us. That's why today, why we feel so good. In such a short time, we have Assembly Member Wong Kim here, and so his support. Let's give him her big hand. Thank you. And we do have Congresswoman Wsstv. He is one of the co-signer, okay? And he couldn't make it because he was having his duty to somewhere. And then also we have one is the council member and Sandra Ong that she's supposed to be here today, but they have an obligation, they have to do something. But they already will send us a support letter. And we need more and more, but since that we decided to have this conference only very short time. So we're lucky they have so many, we have over 50 volunteer people here. We have over 20 doctors here today. That's why today after the press conference, we have a whole day. And we also have a herbal company. They support us every time we will go to have a free clinic. So we have a lot of herbs here. And people after acupuncture or the doctor, they think they need certain kind of herbal formula can help them. Then we also provide it to everybody. You see, that's a teamwork. Okay, so thank you everybody. Let's start the program now, okay? And Dr. Judy Chu, the Congresswoman from Los Angeles, District 27, and she couldn't make it to come today, but she already sent her video. First of all, and that's what started. So Dr. Lee, let's start in the video, the speech from Congresswoman Judy Chu. Let's say thank you for her.
Hello, I'm Congressmember Judy Chu from California's 27th District. And while I'm sorry I can't join you in New York today, I want to thank all of the acupuncturists who've gathered today to support making acupuncture more accessible to all. I especially want to thank the American Alliance of Acupuncture's fearless leader, Michelle Lau, for her tireless dedication to the profession and for all her hard work putting together events like today. I've been a proud ally of the acupuncture community going back many decades, and we know that the fights to ensure acupuncture access have not been easy and have required that acupuncturists, patients, and advocates come together. So that is why it was so historic when in January 2020, the Center for Medicare and Medicaid Services, or CMS, announced that it would, for the first time ever, be covering acupuncture for Medicare patients with chronic lower back pain. CMS is the gold standard for medical coverage in this country, and when Medicare decides to cover a service, many private insurance and state Medicaid plans follow suit. So this decision was significant, an acknowledgement that acupuncture is an effective method of treatment for patients. It meant that all of the advocacy that people like Michelle Lau and the American Alliance of Acupuncture has paid off, and we were one step closer to having Medicare cover the full range of acupuncture services. However, there was still a problem. CMS went as far as they could under the law, but acupuncturists are still not considered providers under Medicare, meaning they cannot be reimbursed for seeing Medicare patients. This is a huge problem because the need for acupuncture does not go away the day you turn 65. In fact, it can be more needed than ever as conditions like arthritis take hold. But in order to make acupuncturists Medicare providers, we need an act of Congress. That is why I introduced H.R. 4803, the Acupuncture for Our Seniors Act. My bill would add licensed acupuncturists to the Medicare program as providers, ensuring they are able to practice independently like any other provider. The Acupuncture for Our Seniors Act will also ensure that licensed acupuncturists are compensated fairly and that they will be adequately trained and accredited. My bill will build on the CMS decision to ensure that all Medicare patients have the ability to seek acupuncture treatment for their pain, rather than resorting to addictive drugs like opioids or surgical interventions that could have unintended consequences. If we do not pass H.R. 4803, Medicare will be covering acupuncture, but not acupuncturists. That means Medicare patients will receive their treatments not from fully trained, licensed acupuncturists, but from other providers who may have only had a weekend-long course in so-called dry needling. The good news is, this isn't a partisan issue. I am excited to announce that the bill gained its very first Republican co-sponsor, Representative Brian Fitzpatrick of Pennsylvania. This bill is about making sure patients have the ability to see the providers they want and seek the treatment that is best for them. This means our bill is bipartisan, something hard to find in today's political climate. It also means we have the momentum we need to encourage other members of Congress of both parties to learn more about acupuncture and support this bill. We currently have 10 co-sponsors, which means there are members of both parties who need to hear from their constituents about why this bill is so important. I look forward to continuing to work with the American Alliance of Acupuncture as we help make quality acupuncture accessible to everyone, regardless of their zip code, income level, or insurance coverage. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Congresswoman Juchun. She has been working with us for a long time. So let's welcome New Year Assembly members Ron Kim, Mr. Ron Kim. Please come over to the stage.
Good morning, everyone. 大家好。谢谢你们的邀请。Did I get that right? Okay. Thank you so much. Good morning. I'm joined here with my daughter Hazel. It's her birthday weekend. She's turning 6. My middle child. But I know that Michelle and her partners, they flew all the way from San Francisco, and they've been advocating for acupuncture for decades now. And we're finally making some progress. You have a great champion, Congressmember Judy Chu, and my Congressmember Grace Meng on this topic. And as the chair of the Committee on Aging of the state of New York that oversees older adults, this has been a very important topic for me to make sure that we fully integrate acupuncture as well as holistic medicine, holistic healing into our health system. Because as we all know, our healthcare system is designed to just put band-aids and really numb the pain and suffering instead of actually healing and addressing directly what the pains are. And that's what community acupuncture, natural medicine represent. So the work that we're doing here is so meaningful, but our healthcare insurance companies and our government has not caught up to the work that you're doing. That is why this association's work is so critical. Getting that first step in Medicare was a huge, phenomenal win for an association to get to that point. I mean, I don't know if you actually understand how monumental, changing of Medicare rules are. You're competing against some of the biggest pharmaceutical companies that has billions and billions of dollars trying to get a piece of Medicare, but you have a victory with Medicare that will set up Medicaid and everything else to follow. And I will champion it. I will look at the language. I would also mirror something similar in the state to push the federal level, but work with the state levels to model something out at the local level to put Medicaid and other integrated systems for older adults. But we're going to get there, and I appreciate the advocacy. I appreciate American Alliance of Acupuncture. I saw all the yellow vests in downtown Flushing. I thought there was a protest going on, so I was kind of walking around, but I'm glad that we're here for the right cause. I'm here joined by my associate, Callie. She's here. If there's anything from our communities, she's here to represent my office as well. Thank you so much, Michelle. And with that, she's trying to steal the show, my daughter.
That's our young generation.
I'd like to just fully acknowledge Michelle and her tremendous work. We have a small token of appreciation considering our citation. Thank you so much. Please, come here.
Come on, we'll make a picture together. That's our future.
Future acupuncturist.
Yes. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, how great is that we have the state level to come over to support too. So that's what we need. Thank you so much, Assembly Member Mark Kim. Thank you. Yeah, without everybody's support, we cannot go so fast and so far. Okay, so that's why it's so important now. And I want to show our appreciation to all the community leaders, and let me to introducing them. And we have so many associations here, and I have to do it one by one. Okay, and we have the Beijing association here. Can you come over to, is the Mr. Bali Zhang. Okay, come in please. Let's welcome.
Okay, good morning everyone. My name is Bali Zhang. I'm the president of the Beijing Association. I'm so glad to be here today because the alternative medicine acupuncture is so powerful and so beneficial for our senior people. I run a few Chinese adult care centers, so I know my people, they really need help. Acupuncture is really helpful. So I hope this law will be passed in the near future. Thank you so much.
Okay, next we have a Shanghai Association, the President Sun Jing.
Hi, good morning everyone. I'm very glad today to participate in this conference. The acupuncture is very important for our life, for the pain treatment. So it's very glad the Congresswoman is pushing this bill to pass. So I hope all the seniors can have this benefit in the future soon. And thank you for Michelle that did so many efforts for push this bill get be passed. And thank you everyone today to come to participate to support this bill. Thank you.
Yeah, there's so many people here, so I try to recognize them all of them. And we have the Federation Association for all the community in New York. So, and please come up here is the President Liu Hong.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Harriet Lo. I'm the president of Federation of Chinese American Associations. I'm so glad to come here today to join the American Islands Acupuncture Association to support the HR 4803. This is very important for our Chinese people or for all the American people because the acupuncture has helped a lot for the humans. And I have my experience for my mom. When my mom had the pain, the back pain and the leg pain, but she needs the acupuncture, so all the time, especially here. So we went to a few places. So very, very good to hear about this news. So the bill will pass. So we will have we will tell the more people or our family member or our association's members to support Michelle Lau. I mean your association.
Thank you.
So thank you for you bring us to come here together today. Thank you.
Thank you. You know, this is what we want to show the community, why they gather together, have a federation. Yeah, that's why, because when we work together, we have a bigger strength, right? So this is the same thing we learn from the guy too. So American Alliance of Acupuncture is a whole country, 50 states. Everybody have so many state associations. We just try to do our best job to move every state and working together with everybody, just same as the New York federations.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. We have the Sichuan Chongqing General Association President Zheng Chen. Yes,
Hello， 大家好，非常感谢今天在座的各位，我是今天才知道全美还有一个中医针灸协会，我非常开心，因为我们在我们的那个老乡，是来自四川重庆，然后经常问我们在纽约有没有中医，有没有针灸。以前呢，我也知道有几位中医的医师，特别是在疫情期间，给了我们很大的帮助。对于就是患COVID的老乡呢，真的是有很好的这个效果，所以非常就是信任这个中医。那么现在有了这个协会的话，我觉得能够把我们的中医针灸能够在我们美国推广是非常好的一个事情。谢谢大家。
谢谢。So we also have the Wsstv Federal Association of America. Thank you. President Charlie Liang.
各位朋友，大家好！今天很高兴参加这个盛会。我首先代表李阳会长和美国广西同乡会的所有的乡亲支持这个大会。中医是我们中华民族5000年的瑰宝，在这个中医学里面，我们1500万的壮族也有壮医，它是中医的组成部分。这个世界上分为中医和西医，我认为他们就像鸟之两翼，车之两人，缺一不可。但是现在世界的潮流呢，出现了排斥我们中医的这种逆流。所以我们作为华人来讲，我们在美国的500万华人有责任在美国把我们的中华文化，特别是中医，在美国把它发扬光大。这是我们赵美心国会议员和孟昭文国会议员和我们的美国中医这个协会推出这个老人针灸医疗联邦法案，我认为正恰其时，这不关系到我们所有的3亿多美国人的健康，而且关系到我们全世界70多亿人的健康。所以我们作为广西乡亲来讲，全力支持这样一个正义的行为。另外，我告诉各位，昨天我要接受了一个昨天端午节接受了新的任命，我现在担任华尔街卫星电视台、华尔街通信新闻社的高级顾问和特约记者。从今天开始，我将用我的这支笔和我能发出的声音，不断的在利用这个平台，为中医复兴，为我们这个 老人针灸医疗联邦法的通过而出力。谢谢大家。
Thank you so much. We got more. Like one was saying that their work, right? So anyway, Mr. Yiping Hu, I really want to, is the model of the New York people. You know, we need to work together our safety, and we need to protect our rights, right? So thank you so much.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, American Alliance Acupuncture here. Please honor to our assembly ranking as friends here. So we are provider, Asian American Caucasian provider patrol service on the street there. We get a connection with the west side. So this is a very important. We're going to say that the model for our society. Not just a patrol. I think it's very important that the acupuncture and traditional Chinese medicine is really for our senior people. It's really for the not Asian people and all American. I hope that's HR 4803. That's going to be passed very quickly. And everybody should have the rights to use this program and to know to extend our medicine system in our future. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Wu. It's a pleasure that we can, in a short few days, we get in contact, connected.
Thank you.
Yeah, so much again that they're helping, so many people helping here, every one of them, like President Jin, like all these people, once they say, oh yeah, we have to support, this is so important. So, and see that they bring the team in the back too, so we'll have a beautiful group picture today, okay? Just be patient, everybody. Okay, so now next one is the Hubei Association and Dr. Zhang. And he's a very famous in New York, you know.
谢谢大家哈，我是美国湖北同乡会的会长，也是张德超，也是纽约的针灸医生。我们非常支持这次的推行这个针灸立法向全国推。我们中医呢，在过去为我们中华民族的子孙繁衍做了很大贡献，现在呢也为大陆贡献，将来会为美国人的所有的全世界人做贡献。因为中医针灸是全世界全人的财富，我希望大家一起支持，一定会成功。好，谢谢大家。
谢谢 Dr. Zhang that he helped me a lot too. He contact all the association that I really appreciate it. Okay, the next one we will be, please come over, is the 贵州同乡会会长天明。Thank you.
今天这个协会做的事情，就是把美国非常好的福利制度，再跟我们中国非常优秀的这个传统文化结合起来，让每个人都能够享受到中医带给针灸带给大家的好处，而且同时也让美国的福利参与进来，是一件非常好的事情。希望所有人都支持它，谢谢。
Thank you. And also that next one is the 美国省港澳总商会会长Mr. 梁海根。Welcome.
Good morning, everybody. 我是省港澳总商会会长梁海根。我今天很开心来到参加这个活动。我觉得中医还有针灸，真的尤其这个疫情帮助很多人，救了很多人。尤其是我们省港澳总商会的医学顾问张德超，我知道他告诉我，他也帮助很多人，就是用中医来帮助。所以希望大家一起来支持这个中医还有针灸这个活动。好，谢谢大家。